Welcome to the Movement Library, where we've compiled mobility, strength, and corrective exercises so that you can move like you mean it. We are demoing Deadmans. So for this one, a lot of people are stiff into the hips and they can't get into this internally rotated position. So if you're working on this, you're having trouble getting into the bottom position of your squat, or you have a little back pain, knee pain, hip pain, things like that, where you're not getting that full mechanic. Now there's two options of this. We can do this seated, or we can do it laying down. We'll show you both. Now, the Deadman, why it's called that is you can imagine, you all those old movies where you see a chalk line of someone walked on the ground, or written on the ground, who's fallen into a building, or they unfortunately have passed away. This is kind of the position I want you to think of when you're doing this. So I'll show you that on my back first. So what I'm doing here is knees are bent up like this, and with my feet spread, what I'm going to do is keep my hip neutral. I'm not arching my back at all. I'm going to let my knee just gently fall towards the side. So when I'm in this position like this, my hip is internally rotating or twisting in. Ideally, I'm not moving my hip into what we call adduction, which means towards the midline. As I'm falling out, my knee or hip stays in line with itself. To show you that movement, imagine I'm laying down here, you're not doing this as you do it. You're just trying to gently keep that movement the same. Sometimes it's helpful to put something in between the knees to make sure that happens. We don't want to impinge the hip, we just want to rotate the hip. So I'll show you that again. I'm here, and I'm nice and neutral. My core pelvis is neutral, and I'm going to fall in towards the side just like this. I'm not coming in across the middle like I said. I'm just here letting it fall in towards the middle, holding this stretch. Once I get there, I can add a little bit of overpressure with the other side, but it shouldn't pinch. It should be a stretch. If you're feeling a pinch, you're too much towards midline, or this isn't a good stretch for you. You should feel something in the back. The other option is doing this at your desk while you're seated. You can't come out just like this. What you're going to do is take that other knee and bring it in towards the midline. So you come in and bring it in like this. With your other leg, you put it over top and just pull it in towards the inside, just like that. I'm not coming in this way. I am rotating. Make sense? Don't want you guys pinching your hips. You don't want to like that. You want to just be twisting it out. It should be good, clean motion, good, clean rotation. It should feel good. Almost a deeper stretch in the hip, but not a pinch. Sounds good? I want you guys to hold that for about 30 seconds. Repeat that 4 times if you can. You can oscillate into it a little bit if you want to as well, or contract, relax, so you can kind of push into the position and relax and go a little bit further if that's something you're used to as well. If you have any questions about it though, leave it below. Happy to answer them. Give us a like if you haven't, and of course, subscribe and move like you mean it. Thanks a lot.